Hey, what's up? It's Doug Cunnington here. I am literally getting ready for a webinar right now. I believe that this is working. This is a new interface on the YouTube Live on the desktop version. So I'm giving it a shot right here today, right now. It's very similar to the web version. So the reason why I'm doing this is because if you didn't see that there's a webinar today, well, there's a webinar. I'm starting it in like 6 minutes from now. And I just wanted to let people know. Now, a meal's on. That's great. I just got some coffee. I usually make like a big pot in the morning, and then depending on what's going on, I'll go ahead and drink all of it immediately, or sometimes I'll have some tea in the middle. Today I had tea in the middle, saving the coffee for when we're about to go live. So we have Thomas on as well, and Sean, regular usual suspects, as they say. So if you're catching this right now and you're not signed up for the webinar, it's on content. It won't be on YouTube right now. Sometime in the future, it may be on YouTube, but not in the near future. So there's a link in the description. Now, if you're catching the replay later of this, that's okay. You can just click on the link, click on the button, and then you'll be able to sign up and either watch the replay and get other materials. In the webinar today, I'm going over content. I'm going to do a live demo on two different methods. Both are, my specific brand of like the ideas. So it's FAQ and RPM. I'll go into the details, of course, in the webinar. It's pretty straightforward in a lot of ways, and I've been doing these types of like real live demos where I literally don't prepare ahead of time. I mean, I picked the topic a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna go over how I would research the topic without doing any preparation ahead of time. So that is slightly dangerous. I may pull up a couple tabs just to make sure it goes smoothly, but it's so straightforward that even if you don't know anything about the topics that you're writing about for your affiliate site, let's say, you're able to come up with good ideas to enable you to write good content. All right, or at least to get you a good start. All right, we have Jeremy on, Peter, Duke as well, Alexander, Adrian, Marjan. So yeah, basically just giving everyone a heads up that the webinar is starting soon. And I think, from, behind the scenes perspective, these these short live sessions where I just publish a video and tell people to check out the webinar, I think some people find it helpful. I'm not sure. No one seems to complain about it. Marianne, there you go. Thank you. So yeah, looking forward to the live session coming up, and I'm gonna go in like 1 minute. But in the chat, are there any specific questions that you want me to cover about content in this upcoming presentation? And I'll cover it. What I have, the couple topics that I'm going to go over are both. They're not beer related. One's fermentation related, kombucha. So I'm going to do something on kombucha. And then I'm also going to do a topic on judging a beer. So previously I've talked about becoming a beer judge. This time I'm going to talk about actually judging a beer. I'm not going to actually judge a beer live. That could be an afternoon session. I can do that. But I guess since I have like a second here, one thing that is interesting with the beer judging that I've done most of the time, I mean, you judge typically about 10 beers in a flight or so, and you only drink, if you're a good judge, you only need like an ounce or, 2 ounces or so. You don't need too much, right? And there's a lot of stuff that you judge. We'll talk about it later. But basically, you judge the beers. A lot of times these judging sessions happen in the morning. So we start at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. And then you sip on the beers. Probably you're only having 10 ounces or so, sometimes more, sometimes less. But essentially you end up drinking in the morning. right? So just a fun tidbit. All right. Um, okay. And Duke says, you do find it helpful to do the little live streams ahead of time. So that's good to know. Mar Yan says, do it like a newbie. Don't skip steps. Okay. Cool. Usually do pretty good job with that. And Sean asked a question about writing a summary of the product towards the top rather than at the bottom. I think that's fine. And I could talk about that a little bit, but I mean, I think if you're writing a good article, a lot of times that happens anyway. Okay, I have to go. Make sure I can get through the sound check on Webinar Jam. I'll see everybody on the other side. If you're catching this later or something like that, just click the link. You could sign up, even if it's in the past, and you'll be able to check out the webinar. All right, thanks everyone, and we'll catch you later.